What is up, YouTube? Spectacular Spider Grandpa coming at you with his top 10 books of the week. Before we get into it, I just want to give a couple shout outs real quick. The first shout out I want to give is to my man Bruce Zayas. For my birthday, he hooked me up with a copy of Justice League Dark, and I just watched that tonight, and it is amazing. I loved it. Great stuff. So if you ain't subbed to Bruce Zayas, hunt him down, sub him up. When he does put out videos, he's got a great collection. So, big fan of the Turtles, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So go check them out. Go check out Bruce Zayas. If you're subbed to me, you've got to be subbed to Bruce Zayas. Next person I want to shout out is actually my daughter, Taylor. She turned 20 today. So happy birthday, Taylor. If you're watching this on a rewind, I know you're out with your friends right now. So be safe, and I love you. So, moving on. Let's get right into the top 10 books, shall we? First off, worst pick of the week. Death Be Damned, number 1. I couldn't even finish this book. Horrible art. Me and Paul Midwest Comic Man talked about this on Blast or Stash It. It's just a piece of crap. So that's my worst pick of the week. My cover of the week actually goes to. It was a toss up between this book and Red Sonja number 1 with the J. Scott Campbell cover. You know what? Everybody's seen J. Scott Campbell bullshit. Women, I get it. I like it. But this cover to me was just fantastic. Detective Comics at 950. Beautiful cover with Batman in the back there and Azrael. I love this cover. So, cover of the week right here. Detective 950. Story in here, wasn't a fan, but the cover just killed it. Moving on. For my number 10 book of the week, it goes to Action Comics 973. Mild Mannered Part 1. This storyline, we're going to try to figure out who the other Clark Kent is. See what's going on with him. This is the start of that story, and someone breaks into the Fortress of Solitude for a reason. I'm not going to mention who or what, when or why, but this is pretty good. Number 10 pick of the week. 973 Action Comics. My number 9 pick of the week. Suicide Squad number 11. Suicide Squad kind of gets a day off. Like in one scene, we get Harley Quinn sitting in like a diner across the street from a bank, and she's kind of scoping it out. It's pretty cool. I've been enjoying the Suicide Squad. It had a rough start for me, but I'm really enjoying what they're doing now. And this is the start of a new story, Burning Down the House, Part 1. This is Suicide Squad number 11. Something happens to Amanda Connor at the end of this, so check it out, guys. Number 8 is a book I talked about on the show Friday, Red Hood and the Outlaws. This book, Red Hood breaks into the Batcave and steals a kryptonite bullet from Batman, and he intends to kill Bizarro. Why? You have to read the book. Red Hood and the Outlaws, number 7. My number 9, my number 8 pick of the week. 7 is Inhumans vs. X-Men, number 4. In this one, the Inhumans that are trapped in limbo escape, and Inhuman actually breaks into the X-Men base, I forgot what it's called, and possesses Magneto, and some other X-Men too. Forge, maybe not Forge, maybe Forge. I don't remember. It's been a long week for Grandpa. So, my number 7 pick of the week is Inhumans versus X-Men number 4. Number 6 pick of the week is JLA number 1. I love team books. I love seeing Lobo on the team, Black Canary's on the team, Vixen's on the team, Killer Frost, and Adam and the Ray I really don't care about, but pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool. Basically, this issue they're going around recruiting Batman and Killer Frost. So that is my 6th pick of the week. JLA number 1. Number 5 is Titans number 8. And I gotta look up the name of the company. This has a lot to do with what the hell is it called? Meta Solutions, and some characters that were involved in Titans Hunt, I believe it was called. I never read the Titans Hunt books, but I still found this very entertaining. Possible new character at the end of this book, or was she in Titans Hunt? I don't know, but see where this goes. This is good. Titans. I've been liking Titans since issue 1. So number 4 is Amazing Spider-Man: Renew Your Vows. Number 4. This book has just been killing it since issue 1. We're still dealing with the Mole Men. I think the Sandman is going to be in next issue, if I'm not mistaken. But I think we're over the whole Mole Men thing. We're done with the whole Mole Man story, and Spider-Man's daughter is at the end is trying to figure out a name for herself, and Peter and her are arguing about it, and Peter suggested Spiderling, and she's like, no, how about Spider Girl? She's like, Spider, and he's like, Spiderling, and Kid Spider, and they keep going back and forth. So at the very end of the conversation, she guesses she goes with Spiderling. I hope they don't stick with that. I don't like it, and next issue is the Sandman right there. So loving it, loving Renew Your Vows, and that's my 4th pick of the week right there. Number 3 is one of the best Marvel books going right now, and that's Unworthy Thor. Paul, Midwest Comic Man, loves this book. I love this book, and I don't even like Thor. So, number 3 pick of the week, right here, Unworthy Thor. I believe that's coming to an end soon as well. My 2nd pick of the week is a really great story. I was actually surprised. Kingpin number 1, got the Scotty Young cover. Shout out to Alex the Comic Hoarder for sending me all them great Scotty Young variants. So yeah, I talked a lot about this on Blast or Stash It. I really love this book. The reporter in this book, Sarah, I believe her name was, who is going to write the Kingpin's biography, she gets my Mary Jane award just for having some big kahunas, If you were a female and, Kingpin demanded, you write his biography, you'd be a little scared, but she's not. She's a trooper. So she gets my Mary Jane award for this week. And, of course, my number 1 pick of the week, Red Sonja number 1. Loving what they're doing with the character, putting her in our world, and a couple scenes in here where where she's hunting a duck at the beginning because she's hungry and cold, and then she goes to a biker bar, and yeah, Catran, I stole that from you, the biker bar. No, she goes to a bar, and she's arm wrestling dudes, and it's a good fun story. And she is naked in this book, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. My number one pick, Red Sonja, number 2. And that is it, guys. What do we have going on this week? Of course, we got New Comic Book Day Wednesday. I am expecting a Funko Pop in the mail very soon. Friday, blast it or stash it. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The show must go on. So look forward to that. And that's it, guys. Be kind to one another.